Picture this: a showdown between two worlds. On one side, we have Bruce Lee, the master of adaptability, blending styles from across the globe to create a martial arts philosophy unlike any other. On the other side, modern martial arts techniques, honed through decades of competition, science, and technology. Which one truly reigns supreme? Bruce Lee revolutionized martial arts in a way that no one had ever imagined before. He didn't just follow tradition, he redefined it. His approach to combat was based on the idea that martial arts should be fluid, adaptive, and always evolving. But now, we live in an age where martial arts has continued to evolve and become more specialized. So, how do his techniques compare to modern martial arts styles like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, or even MMA? Let's start with Jeet Kune Do, the martial art Bruce Lee created. One of his most important principles was absorb what is useful, discard what is not. Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do wasn't confined to any one tradition. It was a blend of boxing, Wing Chun, fencing, and more, making it incredibly versatile. The key advantage of Jeet Kune Do was its focus on efficiency and adaptability. Whether it was a street fight or a tournament, Bruce Lee's philosophy was to attack swiftly, defend with fluidity, and adapt to any environment. But in today's world, where styles are constantly evolving, how well does Jeet Kune Do stand up against modern martial arts? When we look at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ, one of the most popular modern martial arts today, we see a deep focus on grappling, submissions, and ground control. In BJJ, the fight often goes to the ground, where technique and leverage take precedence over strength. Modern MMA fighters have embraced BJJ because of its effectiveness in controlling an opponent once the fight hits the mat. In contrast, Bruce Lee's philosophy was based on avoiding prolonged grappling exchanges. His goal was to end the fight as quickly as possible using direct and efficient strikes. Next, we examine Muay Thai, the art of 8 limbs, famous for its devastating strikes with the fists, elbows, knees, and shins. Muay Thai is one of the most effective striking arts in the world and has seen its success in MMA competitions. Bruce Lee was a master of powerful strikes himself, and his kicking techniques, such as the side kick, were incredibly effective, utilizing his speed, precision, and power. However, Muay Thai's emphasis on conditioning, power, and the use of elbows and knees makes it incredibly effective in clinching situations, something Bruce Lee didn't fully develop in Jeet Kune Do. But what about mixed martial arts, MMA? In today's world, MMA is the ultimate test of martial arts prowess. It combines the best techniques from multiple disciplines: Muay Thai for striking, BJJ for grappling, wrestling for control, and other elements. MMA fighters are trained in various disciplines, making them well-rounded and capable of adapting to virtually any situation. Bruce Lee's techniques align well with the principles of MMA, especially with his philosophy of adaptability. His focus on effective striking, fluid movement, and adaptability would fit seamlessly into the world of modern MMA, though it's important to remember that MMA's depth of specialized training, particularly in ground fighting, has far surpassed what Bruce Lee could have imagined in his time. Bruce Lee also emphasized footwork, a key component of his style. In his time, no one had mastered footwork the way he did. His quick entries, exits and evasions made him incredibly hard to hit and allowed him to strike with deadly precision. Modern martial arts, particularly kickboxing and MMA, have integrated superior footwork. But Bruce Lee's footwork was ahead of its time, emphasizing not just offense, but also defense through movement. In terms of self-defense, Bruce Lee's mindset remains unparalleled. His belief in self-defense strategies, particularly in street fights, made him emphasize practicality over sport. Modern martial arts, such as Krav Maga, and even elements of MMA, are often focused on practical self-defense, integrating techniques that Bruce Lee would have appreciated. However, Bruce Lee's combination of speed, awareness, and adaptability would still give him an edge in a real-world self-defense situation. So, which reigns supreme? It's not about one style beating the other. It's about combining the best elements of all techniques. Bruce Lee's approach is incredibly relevant in modern martial arts because it champions adaptability, efficiency, and personal evolution. Modern martial arts have specialized techniques and depth that Bruce Lee could not have foreseen, particularly in areas like grappling, submissions, and conditioning. However, Bruce Lee's genius lay in his philosophy, the idea that martial arts should never be static and should always adapt to new challenges. If Bruce Lee had been able to integrate these modern elements into his own style, he would have undoubtedly been an even greater force. But his ultimate legacy is that he pushed martial arts into a new era, one where the focus is on evolution, efficiency, and real-world application. If this video opened your eyes to the timeless genius of Bruce Lee and how his techniques compare to today's martial arts, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share it with your fellow martial arts fans. We're diving deeper into Bruce Lee's legacy every week, so stay tuned.